Hey guys, Tech here, and welcome back to yet another brand new video. In today's video, I am bringing back Forza Horizon 2. So, while you're on here, you're maybe wondering where's the gameplay. This is technically gameplay. I mean, it's a game running at the moment. Look, ta-da! But just on here for a quick second to tell you that I did make a part 1 to this, and the link to part 1 shall be in a card just there. Isn't it nice? So, I highly recommend you go and watch part 1 before you watch all this, just so you can see mainly how much everything's improved, but so you can get sort of a whole list in one go. So this is technically a part 2 to that video, although it's recorded a long time ago. So anyway, without further ado, so I've been yakking for almost a minute already, let's go and get straight into the game. Okay, so you'll see our first glitch just around here. So in relation, we've got Castelletto down here, follow this road all the way up to just up here. I'm actually going to go and take that route off because I don't need it. What you want to do is you want to drive up to here. You'll see a house on your left and just a load of open grassland on your right. However, as soon as you drive up to one specific piece of grassland, if you go very slowly, you'll just go right through the floor. I found this one a few weeks ago and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. And actually what prompted me to make this video. But as you can see, that's what happens with that one. So another one that I also know, which I'll probably need to change cars for, but we shall try it in this anyway, is if we go all the way up this hill, which we'll do now. Well, this is a rather nice car that I made. Doesn't go anywhere over 200 and gets to about 180 and is very rolling, but that's it. I actually missed the trees. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. As you can see, going up the hill, there is just a little lip off the edge of the hill over here, of which you'll see. And below here is this little section. It's actually kind of nice doing it this way, just recording a TV screen. Because A, I don't have a decent recorder yet, because my computer is playing about and being an absolute pain. And secondly, it means I can do this without having to put in any extra editing effects, because, again, we all know the story of that. Well, there's a small area down here, and if we get it right off of the edge of this particular lip, we should land in that small little area. Now, I've only tried this with a engine swapped Skyline, which has got the R34, but with an R35 engine. We call the R36 was in this game. By the way, I should mention that a lot of these are Xbox 360 exclusives. However, I think a few of these can still be done on the Xbox One. So go flying, go flying, go flying. There we go. It reset us, but thankfully with a handy rewind feature. I love this part of Forza. The little rewinds in single player. We're now out of the map. So that's our second glitch. It's our first out of map glitch of this video. That's mostly what these are going to be. They're going to be like little bugs I found or little glitches. It's actually fairly cool. So I'm going to swap into another car to go and show you the next 2 or 3, and I'll meet you back here. Just here. Okay, so I've gone and got a car we need. Don't necessarily need this particular car for the next glitch. It will work with any particular vehicle. By the way, none of these are going to be any sort of money or XP exploits because I don't know how to do any of those at all. I've just been playing this game legitimately and just finding these as I've been driving along and racing. Currently level something. You can do a few of these online because they're technically still just part of the game. I wouldn't recommend doing any glitches online as that could get you banned from many online services. So I'm showing all these glitches just for fun, for entertainment purposes only. Always just do these in single player, never try glitches online. I think I don't need to say why, but I will say why anyway. Because a lot of people could get mad and that could get you potentially banned. And we don't want that because I don't want that reflecting on me. So anyway, the next glitch is just south of the festival. We'll be going along these particular barriers and just before you get to a 50-mile-an-hour sign, or kilometers an hour technically because it's in Europe. Europe? I don't know. You'll go through this particular piece of the barrier. It has to be done with this specific section. You cannot get through the barrier down there or down there. Trust me, I tried. Can only go so far, otherwise you will fall through the map. There's just another fun little outer map glitch that you can do. Now the next one, there is one really cool one which I'm tempted to show you now. Yeah, actually no, wait. I'll go to one other and then I'll show you one which I'm really interested with. So, I'll show you that. By the way, I am driving to all these. I'm not using any of the fast travel nonsense, just to show that, you know, it can be done. And because I like testing the top speed of this car and see if I can beat 275. So as you can see, it gets 200, late 4th gear, early 5th gear. If you want me to do a particular video on this car, please be sure to let me know, because that would be brilliant. And the gold paint job, I actually did somehow by mistake, but I'm not complaining. I'm definitely not complaining. It looks amazing. I'm really happy with it. So, I'm going to keep driving. I'm driving up to the next glitch, which is actually towards the top west of the map. Yeah, towards the top west of the map, actually in Cisteron. So, I'll drive my way over there, and as always, I'll meet you there. Alright, so as I entered that last clip, this was just completely accidental. I found a piece of road which just sent me flying. And yeah, that happened. Anyway, back to where we were. Okay, so for the next glitch, this is the car you're going to need. It's an Abarth 595 SCCCCCCC. Why? It's some 595 anyway. Italians are probably going to get really mad at me for that, and for that I am sorry, but I do not know the name of your car. Anywho, let's go do this. Good old loading screens. Absolutely love them. This is going to take a while to upload, I can just tell. Okay, so here's our next glitch, and as you can see, I'm going across the Cisteron, follow this road all the way down until you find this little dirt area. If you park yourself where I am, you should be right next to this little train line. However, there's now a gap in the fence, and this, as far as I know, is car specific. So if you drive along for a certain amount of time, you end up actually going onto the train tracks themselves. Now, as usual, you can't go past here, because if you do, well, you'll just fall through the map, and we don't want that. So we'll just rewind ourselves to here. Or what you can do is you can just spin the car around and drive right on down. I think this is absolutely mad, to be quite honest. You can only go as far as this bridge because, well, any further and look. Poof, there we go. And what a landing that was. Splendid. Right, on to the next one. Yep, definitely not fast travelling for any of this at all. Deja vu anybody, or is it just me? Oh well, who knows. Okay, so here we are for our next glitch. Now, I'll bring up the map and show you just whereabouts we are. We are just here. As you can see, Montalino is to our, technically to our left looking that way, but it's to our right on the map. So what you want to do is you'll want to race across this, you want to race a little green patch of land and aim for about here. This should in turn send you flying across this part, and if you stick your foot down quick enough you can get across onto here and then drive all the way down. And that's easier said than done. So let's have a go and see if I can actually do this on the first attempt, because I don't think I can, even though I've got a pretty decent car for it. Or maybe not. Okay, maybe I'll be disproved. Ow, never mind. Well, that's part one of it at least. It's getting across here. There we go. Now, I know a lot of you probably smart enough to be able to do it all in one go without having to use a rewind. But yeah, I'm not, so oh well. So what you want to do is you just want to keep going down here. This can be done in an Audi R8 as well as the EB110, but using the EB110 is a bit of an overpowered car, and it just makes life so much easier for doing these kind of videos for you guys. So if we make our way along, so tuck in the first set of trees and then go behind the second set. You do have to keep very, very close to the edge of the fencing down here, because if not you will fall through the ground. And that's a bit of an issue, so yeah. Just like that, see? There you go. I had to pay such close attention to it. Also, if the lighting does look weird, I'm sorry, I'm still trying to experiment with properly recording stuff using my phone. Because last time I recorded this was a tablet computer and the quality was about 480 at best. This time I think I've gone for 720. That or 1080. Probably 720, let's be honest. I know with my Wi-Fi it's going to take a decade to upload, so I really hope you guys enjoy this. Now this is going to be the last glitch of the video, so I'm going to do the outro here, and hopefully by the time I finish the outro we might actually be there. So this is quite a long one to get to, and this is going to take an eternity to upload. So if you enjoy these kinds of things, let me know with a like on the video. If you don't, also let me know constructively, because I'd like to improve my videos a lot more, and I can only do that with your feedback. So if you like what you see, subscribe, stick around for a bit. Be nice to have you along for the ride. Pushing for about 350 subscribers hopefully by the end of this year, which would be amazing. Also, here's the glitch. Basically, we're driving on nothing, pretty much. If I go to photo mode, I'll show you what I mean. In effects mode, we'll go and turn the brightness right up. Okay, maybe not too far. That was a bit too far. There we go. That in contrast. So as you can see, we are basically flying. Let's put it bluntly, we are basically flying. We are miles off the ground. Absolutely miles. This is mad. Do you want to save now? No. I'd like to get on with my video, thank you. So yeah, as I say, that is basically it. A huge thank you to all of you for sticking around till this part of the video. So, if you like it, leave a like. If you want to, and leave some feedback in the comments. I love reading your comments, and I try to reply to as many of them as I can. And if you want more content like this, or just more stuff from me in general, I don't know why. But yeah, if you want more from me, be sure to press subscribe and press the notification bell to be notified of all my recent uploads. So, thank you all for watching, and until the next one, goodbye.